I'm Peggy Rometo, and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Each and every week, we like to slow down, stop, check in, see what's available for us this week. And I like it to help you guys be able to practice that in your daily life, to be able to listen to what the universe is speaking to you. So this is a nice little process that we're enjoying each week so that we can all learn to listen for ourselves. So each and every week, we take a few breaths, connecting with the center of the earth, connecting through the crown of our head to the heavens, and being able to let go of present time, everything that's going around us, so we can just tune in to what's available. So as I go through that process, I want you to join me in it, and then as I start to talk about what's available, I want you to feel your way through that as well and notice if it applies to you or not. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what's up for us this week. So let's begin with those few deep breaths. Okay, so right away what's emerging, stepping into this week is I'm seeing like frayed ends. So some of us are just frayed. Like you may have had a really good time this weekend with sprinkled in a lot of challenges, right? Or there could have been, just an exhaustion that's happening that there was, how like it reminds me a little bit of Christmas Day. There's a lot of fun, but there's a tipping point where you get just tired and or too much is happening. So there's, for a lot of us, there's been maybe family drama, there's been maybe positive things that have happened, but there's also then the underbelly of what's going on too. So there's this kind of push-pull energy happening in the universe. Now, as we open to this week, they're just showing me this really nice rain, and I always interpret rain as, it's a rebirth, it's growing, it's personal growth, it's seeding what we need, it's blessings. So all these good things are here for us to emerge more peacefully, to be able to be more productive. So as we step into Monday, I want you to just be able to take in this energy for yourself of positivity, of feeling good and feeling centered and recover. Whatever's going on, just recover, right? Sustainability and recover. So this is what Monday's about, just opening up to be able to sustain yourself and to be able to recover. Okay, so now let's look forward a little bit more in the week. What else is for us? There's opportunity this week to take time for yourself, to look and see what is it that you need to get done. What is it it's important to you? So it would be really helpful if you're not making a list, to make a list for yourself about prioritizing what needs to get done. And then eyes forward, focus on that and move forward. There's a lot of energy that's opening now that we can step into. A lot of the planets have moved forward. We know Jupiter's now direct and moving forward. So there's a lot of energy that is thrusting us forward to be able to get things done. So as we kind of come out of this quicksand or this heavy energy, you're going to feel more momentum happening as we get further into June. So this is a good thing. So let's see what else is available for us. So really important to take time to nurture yourself this week and to not be in a rush to have to do that. Sometimes it's like, oh, I only have 30 minutes for that meditation, or I only have, 10 minutes for that walk. You want to make sure that you're giving yourself priority this week because a lot of you have been running on empty, and by the universe giving you some space this week to fill up, then you'll actually have more energy to be able to do the things that you need to do. Because I know that for a lot of us, time is of the essence, and we've got to get this done, or the work is pressure, or our kids are pressure, but you have to, and the universe is going to give you the space for this, take care of you, then you'll have more energy to move forward. Okay, so really important this week to take care of yourself. Okay, so let's see what else is available for us this week, or what we need to be on the lookout for. So there's distractions. Now, whether this is your doubting Thomas energy, or a partner, or a boss, or a core worker, I just see this, barking in your ear. And whether they're like, demanding at you, get it done, or whether that's you on you, right? That part of yourself that's hard on yourself and pushing you forward. But this week, that energy is still there, that's pretty intense, trying to get a rile out of us, or rise out of us, right? Or trying to push us. And sometimes negativity, people don't realize that they use negative forces to try and move us forward. Now, some people respond to that, but most people don't. At the end of the day, they get a little more frustrated with it. So just be aware there's going to be somewhere here in this first couple of days this week, whether it's you doing this to yourself or somebody else doing it to you, putting pressure on you to get things done, or, you know, not happy with the results that you currently have. So, or just doubting what your opportunity. And what you want to do with that is just notice it, don't take it in. You know, it's kind of like, you know, okay, it's just like a channel on a TV or on a radio. You know, oh, okay, that's a channel. I'm not going to dial into it. I hear it, but I'm moving forward. I'm moving to the channel that works for me. So pay attention to outside influences and don't let them in if they're not in the same wavelength, let's say, that you are. Okay, really important this week. And if you're successful in doing that, there's this huge energy that can open up and really put you in the flow, and lots of creative forces available for us this week to get what we want and to be able to see the vision for ourselves and to create it. I mean, I'm just seeing this open road where we can run, and, you know, but you also got to know that, you know, the road may be lined with rocks, or, you know, or have you ever, you know, seen where you rent a car and it says, don't back up this way, you're going to get your tires punctured? Well, the good news is we can see those things coming. So the obstacles, sometimes the universe blinds us and we don't see those obstacles. This week you can see the obstacles coming and you'll be able to change the course, right? So really important. I'm sorry. I'm doing this from my parents' lovely backyard in Iowa, but I didn't want to miss an opportunity to share the wisdom for the week. So this is what we have. So thanks for bearing with me as these big winds blow. All right, guys. So the obstacles, as I was talking about, you're going to be able to see them. Some weeks you can't see them. Some weeks they just, wow, wham up and hit us. This is not one of those weeks. You're going to be able to see it coming so you can miss it. So this is really important, why you want eyes forward so you can see what's coming, so you can divert it, go above it, around it, whatever. You'll know in the moment what to do. Okay, so let's see what else is available for us this week. Yeah, I think the nice surprise for the week is that if you're able to manage your own headset, your headspace, you're going to get so much done this week. Really, there's this green energy at the end of the week, this huge hue of like, wow, you know, and green energy is heart energy. It's fulfilling, it's money, it's success. So there's a lot of energy, especially Thursday, Friday, opening up to really support you. So if you get through these first couple of days this week, you know, kind of redirect yourself, regroup, really see where you're going. There's this great positive energy at the end of the week to kind of enjoy that as it comes in, that's going to open up and flood you with, again, additional next best steps, new conversation, the support systems needed. They're all there once you get past this initial doubting Thomas early in the energy in the beginning of the week. Okay? All right, so let me see if there's any last words of wisdom here that the universe wants to share with you. The other thing is really about time management. So making sure you're managing your time effectively, okay? And that's a personal responsibility on us to make sure that our time is managed and it's not being wasted with the wrong person. You want to take care of yourself. Use your words to get what you want this week. Words are really important this week, so be very cautious with yourself about the things that you say to yourself. Notice the words that are falling out of your mouth to other people, or the projection that you're putting out in the world. You want to make sure that it matches what you want, right? You don't want to be self-sabotaging yourself or letting other people sabotage you with words. So be very careful with the words that you use or that you will allow others to label you as. Really important this week. All right, guys, have an amazing week. Thank you for viewing and liking and sharing with your friends. Enjoy the beautiful scenery of Iowa, and I look forward to connecting with you again next week. Have a terrific week, everyone.